everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Scholars, and welcome once again to another edition of the Nitro Corner. Please excuse me there for a moment. We have ourselves a very interesting show tonight. As I promised you last week, I will reveal first the rest of my top 10 countdown of the best moments of the half year thus far, and then it's party time, people. It's party time, the end of People Power. I'm going to just save it though. I'm going to save it till the end of the show. So let's get started. As always, let's get right into business. Time now to reveal the rest of my countdown of the top 10 moments of the half year. First, let's give a quick review of numbers 10 to 6 from last week. Number 10, Sheamus winning the Royal Rumble from this past January. Number 9, the Open Fight Night concept first starts in June of this year. Number 8, the Rockin' Rebel pile drives the female referee at the Hearts and Headlocks 2 event in February this past year in Smyrna, Delaware. Number 7, Chris Jericho versus CM Punk at WrestleMania from April of this past year. And number 6, Crazy Shay winning the Cruiserweight title, the 1CW Cruiserweight title from Brian Hardy at Hearts and Headlocks 2. And oh, by the way, congratulations to Brian Hardy, aka Frank, if I get this right, Frank Facenzo. He made his debut on SmackDown, even though he lost to Ryback. Congratulations to Brian Hardy, our first 1CW wrestler in the World Wrestling Entertainment. Congratulations to him. So let's get started. Let's continue our countdown at number 5. We go back to February of this past year, the return of The Rock. That's right, The Rock returned on Monday Night Raw and delivered an electrifying promo about John Cena, talking about his wardrobe looking like a big fat bowl of fruity pebbles. He electrified the crowd. He trended worldwide like lady parts and fruity pebbles, all that good stuff. But The Rock sent the message loud and clear. He was back, and he delivered at WrestleMania, no doubt about that. So The Rock returning to Monday Night Raw this past February this year is our number 5 moment. Our number 4 moment is a unique moment. It was when ODB and Eric Young won the Knockouts Tag Team titles back in March of this past year, and then the engagement proposal from Eric Young to ODB. ODB returning the favor to Eric Young, asking him for marriage. He said yes. He puts on the ring. Classic promo. Good stuff from these two. They're very talented on the stick as well as in the ring. Tremendous. That is my number 4 moment this year. Our number 3 moment goes back once again to 1CW's Hearts and Headlocks 2 and the return to the state of Delaware of Jerry the King Lawler. That's right, the King returned to Delaware for the first time since 2001 at the Delaware State Fair. He returned and nearly beat Christian York to become the 1CW Heavyweight Champion. Unfortunately for Jerry Lawler, he got the disqualification victory over Christian York. Also was one of my personal favorite moments of my career as a wrestling fan, and that is to meet. I've met Jerry the King Lawler. It was an awesome moment. And of course, it was a bad night, of course, for Christian York. He would go on to lose that title that night to Ryan McBride, who unified the 1CW First State Championship and the 1CW Heavyweight title. And now he is the 1CW Unified Heavyweight Champion. That was just a tremendous moment. Number 2, we go back again to 1CW's Hearts and Headlocks 2. One of the best tag team matches I've seen in a long time, as the D-Line stepped up to the plate and defeated the Briscoes to become the first ever 1CW Tag Team Champions. Now, speaking of the D-Line, on a side note, I am working on something right now. I'm trying to confirm something about 1CW's next event. Now, I can't say it on this particular video this week until I have official confirmation from 1CW and Sean Hardy about their next event, but I hear some things that it could involve the D-Line making their first title defense at this next event. Again, I can't get into too many details about it until I have confirmation. And next week, during our birthday blowout, I will have one CW news definitely about the next event. I just have to have confirmation about it first. And I'll speak about the birthday blowout special at the end of this broadcast. But our number 2 moment, the Briscoes losing the 1CW tag team titles to the D-Line. Tremendous tag team match. And now, our number 1 moment of the half year, well, it's a tie between The Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania this year, and Triple H and The Undertaker, end of an era Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. 2 great matches. 2 strong candidates for match of the year. You had John Cena versus The Rock, and as two icons battled it out. The Rock was victorious in that one. And then you had Triple H and The Undertaker. Round 2, Hell in a Cell. The end of an era match. Undertaker proved to be victorious in that bout and going 20-0 at WrestleMania. So that is my number 1 moment. It is a tie between The Rock and John Cena and Triple H and The Undertaker at this year's WrestleMania. And that is my top 10 moments of the half year. Now, it's party time. That's right, it's party time. As everyone knows, this past Sunday at No Way Out officially ended the era of People Power. It's over. John Laurinaitis' reign is over. He is at the unemployment. So you see this, Johnny? You see this, Johnny, huh? People Power. It's over. It's like confetti. It's over, punk. It's over. Here's another piece. People Power. Oh yeah, David Ortonga to the Big Show dropped your behind like yesterday's garbage, just like I'm ripping this up right now. Like I'm ripping this up and throwing it away like garbage, son. Oh, look at this. Teddy Long has a big smile on his face. That's right, a big smile on his face, knowing that your punk ass is gone for good. Oh, I like that. Teddy Long back, strut this stuff once again, and you are history, you piece of trash. Oh my goodness, and we got one more. We got one. Look at this punk right here. Bang, you piece of crap. You piece of garbage. This is over, man. It is over like confetti, punk. Like a piece of confetti. Because it's over. People Power is history, man. It is done. Laurinaitis, you can take yourself right back to the unemployment line with the 8.3% of this country and see how it feels like to be in an unemployment situation. And no more Big Johnny. Hi, I'm John Laurinaitis, the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and the Interim General Manager of Raw and SmackDown, and that we're losers and all that. It is over. It is over like it's over. It's all I can say. Yes. Yes. It's over. Thank God. Now, if someone votes Obama out of the office, it would be a great year for 2012. Already on a roll. And the People Power. Hopefully Obama will be out of office in November. Oh, I just have a smile on my face because it's over. It is finally over. But the question is now, who will be the interim general manager? Well, you know what? I'm going to put that on the back shelf until next week, because right now it is a time of celebration. It's time to open up a cold one, Coca-Cola, Budweiser, whatever you drink, glass of wine, a brandy. Make sure you do it in moderation. But it's over, and John Laurinaitis is crying the blues. Oh, by the way, that Peter Jacobson guy that keeps sending these People Power video, his organization crumbled like a piece of paper on the floor. He officially declared his little club defunct. That means history gone as of this week. So no more People Power video. Bye-bye, Johnny. Your history, punk. Your history. Ah, feels so good, so relieved that people power is gone. Well, on to some little more business to wrap up the show. Like I said at the beginning of the show, next week hopefully I'll have more confirmation about 1CW's next event. I will get that to you fans. And next week, it's our birthday blowout edition of the Nitro Corner. I've already gotten one entry with a couple of questions. Don't miss out. Don't be left out. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/Paul Skivers. Leave your questions. Or go to youtube.com/Nitro Corner and just type in your questions under the channel comments. You can do it on this show. Why not? And be a part of the birthday blowout edition of the Nitro Corner next week. Man, I'm feeling so good. The birthday blowout edition next week, the end of People Power. Oh, I'm feeling good ending this on a high note. And that is it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. People Power is history. My name is Paul the Nitro Skivers. I'm going to have to clean up this little mess here, but who cares? People Power is dead. So long, everybody.